Hello and welcome to Rare Vision Reflections and Satish Rai. And I continue with the episode 4 of my new web series. In this episode, I will continue my thoughts on some of the many myths and misinformation that were deliberately or otherwise created and propagated through the world as Western European countries elaborate strategies to dehumanize, colonize, eliminate, and capture the lands of people of color, and then capture and transport millions of people of color to these lands for brutal labor for profit. In this episode, I continue my thoughts on the now debatable and debated the construction of out of Africa theory. One of the new theories is the multi-regional origin of modern humans. Multi-regional origin of modern humans provides slight variation of the out of Africa theory. The multi-regional hypothesis, multi-regional evolution, known as MRE, or polycentric hypothesis, is a scientific model that provides an alternative explanation to the more widely accepted out of Africa model of monogenesis for the pattern of human evolution. Multi-regional evolution holds that the human species first arose around 2 million years ago, and subsequent human evolution has been within a single continuous human species. This species encompasses all archaic human forms such as Homo erectus and Neanderthals, as well as modern forms, and evolve worldwide to the diverse populations of automatically modern humans, that is, Homo sapiens. The hypothesis contends that the mechanism of clinical variation through a model of center and edge allowed for the necessary balance between the genetic drift, genes flow, and selection throughout the Pleistocene, as well as overall evolution as a human species, but while retaining regional differences in certain morphological features. Proponents of multi-regional point to the fossil. Proponents of multi-regional point to the fossil and genomic data and continuity of archaeological cultures as support for their thesis. Polygenism is multiple origins of modern humans provides a counter-narrative to the prevailing out of Africa theory. Briefly, this theory states that polygenism or multiple origins is a theory of separate origins of human race that reached the height of its popularity in the mid-19th century. It was particularly influential in France and the United States and was the central tenet of the so-called American School of Anthropology. Originally, polygenicists held that races were product of separate divine creation, but after the acceptance of Darwinian evolutionary polygenists considered races to have long and separate evolution or evolutionary histories. The above two recent theories are sufficient to prove that out of Africa theory of human evolution does not hold true today. However, long before the above two and other counter theories of origin of modern humans started to bring down the foundation and the walls of the out of Africa theory, there was another important popular theory which has been in existence for several thousand years against the evolution theory of humans. This is called creatism. Creatism is the religious belief that nature and aspects such as the universe, earth, life, and humans originated with the supernatural acts of divine creation. In its broadest sense, creationism includes a continuum of religious views which vary in their acceptance or rejection of scientific explanations, such as evolution, that describe the origin and development of natural phenomenon. Creationism, or the creationist theory of life, including humans, is in stark contrast to to any form of evolution theory of life and humans. Creationism, the belief that the universe and the various forms of life were created by God out of nothing. Although the idea of God as creator is as old as religion itself, modern creationism is largely a response to the evolutionary theory, which can explain the diversity of life without recourse to the doctrine of God or any other divine power. It may also reject the Big Bang model of emergence of universe. Mainstream scientists generally reject criticism. Creationism is largely associated with the conservative branches of Protestant Christianity, though there are proponents of Jewish and Islamic creationism, as well as adherents in other branches of Christianity. The fact that billions of humans have believed and billions are still believing these two opposite theories of creation of human powerfully demonstrates the hypocrisy of both these theories. This also demonstrates the power of manipulation of the general public by those in power and control over them. These are those people who control others through their wealth and power that they wield over the common people through various establishments, institutions such as monarchy, government agencies, religious establishments, and large media establishments. Now I will touch on the construction of the organized religions. There was a time in human history when all great human civilization, including Bharat, that is called India now, Persia, now called Iran, Mesopotamia, now Iraq, Phoenicia, now Lebanon, Greek, Egypt, Roman, Chinese, Aboriginals, and Mesoamericans, and the Native Americans believe in polytheism. Britannica says that polytheism characterizes virtually all religions other than Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, which share a common tradition of monotheism, the belief in one God. It has been stated and accepted that polytheism originally started with humans acknowledging and appreciating the five main elements of the universe, which was provided to them by one creator of the universe. According to the five elements theory, everything in the nature is made up of five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. I end this series by stating the following. I'm presenting this series based on my current research. The research continues. This series is for a specific purpose. This series is for a specific purpose. This is to put into perspective the historical nature of the events that had led to subject of my textbook on the global Girmit years. It appears that the series has already referred a few people. This is because the Facebook has written to me about the sharing of my videos. This has never happened before. I must be on to something good. I believe in learning from history and providing an alternative narrative of history that has been written by the victors and the rich and powerful. This narrative will surely not sit well with many people. This is their problem. We, the people of color, have been suffering for far too long to keep silent now. Please share these videos if you like them and subscribe to my channel for more of the same. Until next episode, please goodbye from me, Satish Rai.